Hey Pack Leaders is here with Presale, protecting thousands of protecting Pack. I'm doing redoing the video because the live stream I did earlier wasn't showing my screen capture, so I fiddled with it for a while and I forget. I'm just gonna go back to snag it for now. So, all right, so let's see where we are at. Let's go ahead and start with the Bitmex. Currently at 81% ROE with 10,000 contracts. I had initially, gotten a position around here, which is the 9747. But before it was actually higher, it was 9789. Okay, and then it tanked. But as it tanked, it bought up more as it came down, which I was supposed to be taking profit, but it wicked me in and took position. And then I just held on to it, and when it came down, I was like, all right, I'll just buy more when it comes down. But that didn't happen. It kept going up, and I was okay. Okay, so I just think I'm trading better now because otherwise I would have freaked out, sold out, took the loss, and then it would have took off without me. And I was like, ah. So it just makes sense to kind of go with the rule with buying into more position at a bigger position at certain specified spots, at $50 intervals, $100 intervals, because you kind of know that it moves within $50 to $100 right now. It moves within 100 to 150 later on. Then you're gonna have to make those adjustments. Okay. Alright, so that didn't happen, so that kind of helped me be more profitability at a lower point. So as it increased and went into profit, I put a little bit of a stop, take profit right around just maybe like $5 above it, and wait a few days just for it to give it time for the run up. Okay, and that didn't happen. So now that it ran up, I moved the stop profit up a little bit to 3991. I might move a little higher after one more run up. Okay, and as it did, my 16,000 contracts is sold about 6,000 on the way up, and I have some more to sell as it goes up a little higher. Okay, now I expect around 4,100 ish. I don't think it's gonna break 4,200, so it might be a little aggressive on the top part. If it does, I'll take that and then wait for it to come down. Hopefully it does come down rather than run all the way up to 4,500. If that's the case, then if it does run up to 4,500, I am going to switch position and go long, okay, and take a loss on top. All right, so that's where I am at with this play. Okay. All right, so the reason why I think there's one more run up is because of this. Now I expected this third point right here to be surpassing the last three pumps that we had about 2 weeks ago. It came close but didn't surpass or go higher. So I think it's making another attempt now. It's just a little more drawn out and dragged out over a long period of time. So when I saw the first, that double pump, I knew that was going to be 1, 2, and 3 coming up. But it's just more shrunk down on this last pump up here. So it's like a fractal of this fractal pattern. Okay. Alright, let me switch over again to my field. Alright, so even though when you zoom out it looks normal, right? But when you zoom in, you can see that there's a double pump here, just like how the first pump is a double quick pump, and then the second one a few days later, and the third one another few days later. Okay, so around 4,100-ish is kind of where I'm thinking. As soon as that does happen, I'm pulling my stop market trigger pretty tightly at that point off the third one, and I expect it to come down. When it does come down, there should be 2 drops, 1 and 2, and then one more, and then you kind of follow this pattern up again. Of course, there's gonna be some swing downs, some little blips, and some little wicks in here and there along the way. But that's the pattern that seems to be what I'm following for now, and that's helping me guide my decisions a little better on trading. So that's why that's how I'm not freaking out, and I'm at 82% ROE with 10,000 contracts. I think I'm gonna start increasing that position a little more as I start to build confidence on it, and go from there. So my next one will be 20,000 positions. So if it starts to come down, I'm gonna be taking selling out this 10, maybe getting to a 30. Who knows? Or if it wicks down, and then I'll take the full 40 if it comes down the other direction. Okay. Or I may reduce it. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. I don't want to over trade either. I noticed that when I keep my positions low and I have a little balance, I don't stress out and freak out. I have balance to recover and buy more and be in a winning position. If I overtrade and overuse my balance and I have nothing left, then I get a little more stressed out. I have nothing to recover my position in a sense, or buy more as it continues against me, and lower my my point of getting out. That could be bad. Okay, and of course there are times where I know that, hey, I don't want to get wicked into an off position, and sometimes just by rule wise I'm like, I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm gonna play the rule anyway. And sometimes when it goes against you, it's like, "Phew, I'm glad I did it." But then when it goes, when it wicks you in and then it goes the opposite, it's like, "Oh man!" So that kind of sucks too. So there's a little bit of balance, but I think I'd rather go with the safe route of just protecting the position as soon as I'm in, but maybe giving a few hours before I actually place that stop. Okay, now or something. Actually, no. As soon as I see this profit, I put the profit, the take the profit stop. Okay, but usually either $5 ahead of time, or it's just so that when it does stop, I'll break even, and not moving the stop profit too often, so that it gives it time to take profit. Otherwise, I get stopped out and not take profit. So there's some confidence that I need to continue to build on, and I think that's starting to build upon me. As far as not freaking out, buying when you know it's gonna go up and it goes the opposite direction. Well, buy more. That's an opportunity to buy more and increase your profitability. Okay, so that the daily coach trading thing has definitely been helping with kind of documenting my trades and learning from it, and then putting it into your journal to help you build confidence. I also wanted to say it's kind of the analogy of I don't know, going to the range, shooting with the pistol, right? You punched out and you're like, oh, the recoil's happening. You pull the trigger and then you kind of jerk, you twist, you overcompensate for that recoil. But after about 1,000 shots, 2,000 points, you can pull the trigger without having to jerk. You just slow squeeze, it recoils, boom, go back, boom, go back. So you don't anticipate and overshoot it or whatever kind of thing. So, and it kind of takes just losing money too. Sometimes it just takes a lot of shots and takes some losing money to go, okay, I know what it's doing. Let's just not be scared. All right. So let's go ahead and do an update on the Mad Hatter bot. Okay, I think I need to log in for this one. So let's do that. Bear with me as you can see my face while I do this. So I logged in. I was like, hey, my Bitcoin Mad Hatter bot is doing really well. It made 35%. Now it's up to 50, and then now it's in position with 45% ROE. So that's total wise. If I got out position now, it would have been 100% ROE within a week, right? So I was like, all right, cool. Let's throw some money at it. So I went ahead and bought some Bitcoin and transferred it to my account, and then I looked at it and I was like, wait a minute, I thought I completely moved money out and I'm not in any position, but I'm in a 500 position. What's going on? So I come to realize that this is actually a live account. So I actually have a 57% ROE currently, with a P&L of current position of 49%, which means it's over 106% ROE on a live trading account. And I was like, oh my goodness, I didn't realize that I was in this. Alright, so this setting is working really well. I'm already in position, and then I decided to go ahead and tune ETH bot, but I think it's not, the numbers don't look right now. I'm just double checking it, so I might just scrap it. But I have 10,000 contracts on the ETH one. So this is only 500 contracts. I don't know if I change the contract in position, what would happen. It would be bad. I don't know. So I'm just gonna be stuck with this for now. Maybe I might clone it, and then maybe switch position, or wait till it kills itself and not work anymore, and then I will increase the trade amount. I don't know yet. I don't want to mess up a good thing. So anyways, it's been very profitable. Let's look at the analyzer. And if you haven't used this setting yet, it's been working well. So it shorted there, and then it came down, and it took a quick little profit, right, and then long, and it just kept going, and oh, you know what? I don't know if this is a Bitmex error or not, but I don't like these where it's not getting data. So it could be getting out right now, but it's not. I don't know. So Haas, if you're watching this, please check it out. I might just restart my Haas real quick just to see what's going on, but eventually I think it just gets out, right? I don't know. So yeah, I think this might be a Haas data reading error, so I might need to intervene a little bit on this bot. Alright, well, anyways, there's the settings. Take a screenshot real quick, pause the video if you need to. This is what's working well for now. Okay. Alright, now an AutoTuner update. I'm building it, and I need to do a quick fix on the altcoins, because I think there's a thing where I can tune ETH and XBT because there's a USD backing, right? But then the other ones that have the altcoins that have EOS, XBT, or whatever, I think there's some kind of inverted position that's screwing it up. So it does stuff, but it doesn't really backtest. So I need to fix that. But what I really want to show you is that I've set it up so that you can add any wallet that you want. So you can manage, in a sense, multiple wallets. But after you hold on a second, I'll check this one. But after you set up the wallet, you can go live immediately instead of going to a test and then checking to see if that works, and then if that test works, then flip it to a live account. Okay, you can just go straight to trading it. Okay, so let me show you that. Okay, hold on a second. It's loading up. Okay, here it goes. Alright, here it goes. Boom. Alright, so now we hit the load button. So this is the part where you can do continuous toning, but this is just setting it up. Okay, so it'll retrieve the wallets. Let's say you have a similar Bitmex wallet right there. You load the price source, and then you say, hey, I'll go ahead and simulate ADA, BCH, and maybe another one down here. Let's go with ETH. Okay, then you add that to your account profile setup, so it knows that this is the Bitmex simulated account and these are the coins you want to tune. Okay, and then forward test with a simulated account. If you wanted to go live immediately, you totally could just pick a live Bitmex account, and then maybe you wanted to say, hey, with live, I'm just gonna go all in. With all of them, you can add that too, and then when you add it, it'll appear in the bottom. I think that's like, let me push it in. So there it is. That's my live one, and it's gonna add all this profile, basically all Bitmex of all the coin pairs that are contracts that Bitmex offers. Okay, and then maybe you have another account that's your buddies or whatever, and you say, hey, you know what, I'm cool. Can you just do ETH for me? Sure, no problem. All right, cool. We'll do ETH. Okay, so now we can then tune a live account, and then just as soon as you just tune, just throw it into a live wallet right away and just go at it. And if that does well, we can double down on it. And I'm not sure if that's possible yet, because I know that in Bitmex, when you try to add more positions, it just kind of lumps it and consolidates it into one big lump sum. So I don't know if that's going to interfere with how Haas is tracking it. Okay, so we may or may not be able to double down on it yet, but I will test it and see if that's the case. If you did a simulated one and it tunes and then it does well, you can then clone it to a live wallet and go that route also. Okay, so that's just a way to kind of have more flexibility on not just tuning a sim and then waiting and then going live. You can just go live right away. If it goes bad, kill it on the first bad trade, and then if it goes good, keep it around. Okay, all right, so that's what we have for now. And then I will probably add some more tabs in here to kind of kick it off. Okay, but now I'm just saying this is it's all set up and ready for my next part to then loop through all the contracts and all the wallets. I'll loop through all the wallets and all the contracts that we have, and then just tune everything and push forward, and then we'll wrap it around. And you know, I need to add some smarts for it to track its trading data, and you know, monitor how it's performing. If it's not performing, then kill it and repeat the process. And then I think that's pretty much done. Yeah. Wow. And that so I think it was gonna take 2 weeks, but I think, you know, a couple more hours on this thing, or maybe another few days. I don't know. We'll get to trading, and then go from there. And then lifetime is over. Lifetime license is over. So if you guys want to take advantage of that, link is below. Take advantage of that before, and then once I'm done, then it goes back to monthly. Okay. All right. Thank you guys. You guys have a good one. Talk to you then.